Why you're procrastinating. It's not what you think. Vertical Bar Master, the hidden triggers behind delay. The question. No one asks, why do we delay the very things that could change our lives? Why do we avoid progress, even when we crave it? Why do we scroll through hours of other people's dreams, while ours sit untouched? What if procrastination isn't laziness? What if it's fear in disguise? Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of finding out we're not as ready as we hoped. So the brain does what it's designed to do. It protects us. It says, not now, later, but later becomes never. 1. The comfort loop. Have you noticed how procrastination always feels justified? I'll do it when I feel ready. I'll start after lunch. I just need to rest for 5 minutes. And those 5 minutes? They turn into another wasted day. Here's a truth few will tell you. Procrastination isn't about time management. It's about emotion management. We delay the task not because it's hard, but because it makes us uncomfortable. Uncertainty, risk, effort, ego. But what if, instead of running from discomfort, you made peace with it? What if every moment you resisted became a signal of where you should grow? The work you avoid is the work that defines you. Point 2, the mind's defense mechanism. Let's talk science for a second. When your brain senses uncertainty, it activates the amygdala, the part built to detect danger. And what does danger feel like? Heart racing, tension, doubt. Your brain confuses growth with threat, so it pushes you toward comfort, to anything that numbs the signal: food, social media, noise. But here's the twist. The same discomfort you escape is the gate to your next level. So how about this? Instead of asking, how do I stop procrastinating? Ask, what am I afraid to feel right now? 3. The fear of failure. What if your fear isn't failing, but failing publicly? You start to think, what if they laugh? What if I'm not good enough? What if I try my best and it's still not enough? But the truth? Nobody is thinking about you as much as you think. And nobody successful got there without looking foolish first. Fear of failure is the brain's illusion, the mind's mirage. Because the moment you act, the fear loses its shape. Each step turns the lights on one by one. You cannot think your way into courage. You act your way into it. 4. The tomorrow trap. Ever said, I'll do it tomorrow? Tomorrow becomes the graveyard of dreams. What if every tomorrow you've promised yourself? Was it just another way to escape accountability today? The mind whispers, you'll have more energy tomorrow. But that's a lie. You won't be stronger tomorrow. You'll just be more practiced in avoiding today. You don't need more time. You need more truth. 5. Rebuilding your momentum. So how do we win? How do we beat procrastination before it begins? Here's the formula. 1. Start ugly. 2. Start small. 3. Start anyway. Perfection kills progress. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds belief. What if, instead of waiting to feel motivated, you simply move first? Because motivation doesn't create action. Action creates motivation. 6. The 3-minute rule. Try this. The next time you feel the urge to delay, give yourself 3 minutes. 3 minutes of focus. 3 minutes of movement. 3 minutes of momentum. You'll notice something strange. Once you begin, the resistance dies. The hardest part of anything is the first 60 seconds of starting. Once you're in motion, your mind switches from avoidance to engagement. 7. The identity shift. Every time you beat procrastination, you're not just finishing a task. You're redefining who you are. You're proving you can follow through. You're saying to yourself, I am dependable. So what if procrastination wasn't a habit to break, but an identity to replace? Who are you becoming with every decision? The person who hides from hard things, or the one who hunts them down? You are who you repeatedly choose to be. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just scared. But courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving anyway. So tomorrow, when that old voice whispers, "Later," smile, because you'll know that's the sound of your old self dying. The mindset, act now, move now, win now, because life doesn't wait, and neither should you.